So you seeing that child, I don't believe.
Pranayana, 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 prana, 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 pranayana. There is no purgative like pranayana. Pranayana, 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 prana, 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 pranayana. Prana 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 pranayana 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 pranayana. Welcome to Pranayana Purgative. Hi, John.
Hi, I got the invite.
Great, I sent you the invite. This is Love. How are you, John?
Very well, yourself?
I'm excellent. I'm engaged in pranayana purgative. Do you know what pranayana is?
No, what is that?
Well, welcome to your first exposure to pranayana. Christy, can you please pull up a Wikipedia page about pranayana? John, can you Google prana and look it up and tell us what it means?
Sure.
Excellent. Pin it to the room, pin it to the link, because pranayana is the greatest purgative. Have you ever taken, what's it called when a laxative? Have you ever taken a laxative?
Um, uh, maybe one time. Maybe
So,
one.
if you're constipated, you take a laxative, and pranayana is a laxative, and pranayana deals with breathing and the mind. So, Google it and then pin it to the link. There we go. We have the link. Nice job. Pranayana is a purgative. What is a purgative? A purgative is a laxative. A purgative purges what's in your colon tract, and pranayana purges what's in your psyche. Do you see the difference? One deals with shit, and the other one deals with shitty thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to teach you how to do pranayana. Okay? Now take the deepest breath of the day through your nose, hold it for 10 seconds. Here we go. There you go. There's no purgative like pranayana. Pranayana just means breathing, not thinking. Breathing. It's like a workout. Stop thinking and just breathe with me now. Let's take the second deepest breath of the day through our nose and hold it for 10 seconds. Pranayana.
Wow, cool. Thanks, man.
Pranayana, 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 pranayana.
Did you know that Jesus is the devil? You taught me something. I got to teach you something now, right? Fair is fair. I will share you the link. So Jesus is the devil, and this is the information that's coming to you, love, right now. This is a very serious message, okay? So Jesus is the devil, the serpent told the truth. and I represent the serpent. And right now, I am the serpent around Shiva's neck. I just want to introduce myself to everybody. I am the Antichrist, among many Antichrists. I just want to let y'all know that. Okay? Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. My friend, yeah?
Wow, John, that's exciting. So, how do you think pranayama can help with your predicament about being the snake around, Shiva's neck?
Yes, it will help me control my breathing. Controlling my breathing will help me control my mind.
Exactly. Now, you don't need to control your mind, you just need to let it go. So, thoughts arise naturally, and just let the thoughts dissipate naturally, and just keep breathing. Nicely done. Now, the second aspect of pranayama is guided meditation and guided breathing. Right now, you're doing the guided breathing part. Now, I'm going to lead you through guided meditation. And listen closely to my words. These are riddles, and I'm just going to read you one riddle, and then I'll give you the commentary, and we'll continue with the pranayama. This is the educational component. This is called the tailless monkey. There is no help but hotchpot in the skies when Astacus sees crab and lobster rise. Man that has spine and hopes of heaven to be lacks the amoeba's immortality. What protoplasm gains in mobile mirth is loss of the stability of earth. Matter and sense and mind have had their day. Nature presents the bill, and all must pay. If, as I am not, I were free to choose, a Buddhahood would battle with a booze. My certainty that destiny is good rests on its picking me for Buddhahood. Were I a drunkard, I should think I had good evidence that fate was bloody bad. This is the commentary. So, take another deep breath. Blow it all out. Now suck it all in. The title is a euphemism for Homo sapiens. The crab and the lobster are higher types of crustacea than the crayfish. The chapter is a short essay in poetic form on determinism. It hymns the great law of equilibrium and compensation, but cynically criticizes all philosophers, hinting that their view of the universe depends on their own circumstances. The sufferer from toothache does not agree with Dr. Pangloss that all is for the best, in the best of all possible worlds. Nor does the wealthiest of our dukes complain to his cronies that times is cruel hard. Again, so there's a law of equilibrium and a law of compensation. So let's continue the pranayama. Pranayama, pranayama, pranayama. I also have a very exclusive reading for you. Just got in the mail. This is very old. It's 1,000 years old. It's called Lady Isabel and the Elf Knight. I'll read it to you briefly, but let us go into silence, into the darkness and the void of nothingness, and then we will return to the light. Here we go. I'm going on mute. Take another deep breath.
Hello, Christy. Are you practicing your pranayama?
Christie is a transsexual, not to be trusted, Jewish man living with a gay man, posing as an Australian woman, Johnny.
Oh, never a dull moment.
Everyone chooses their own destiny, you might say. Okay, this is Lady Isabel and the Elf Knight. This is a hypnosis meditation. You will be happy for the rest of your life starting now. Here we go. Fair Lady Isabel sits in her bower sewing. Eyes the gowns grow gay. There she heard an elf knight blowing his horn the first morning in May. If I had yon horn that I hear blowing, and yon elf knight asleep in my bosom. His maiden had scarcely these words spoken, till in at her window the elf knight has lopen. It's a very strange matter, fair maiden, said he. I cannot blow my horn, but ye call on me. But will ye go to yon greenwood side? If ye cannot gang, I will cause you to ride. He leapt on a horse, and she on another. They rode on the greenwood together. Light down, Lady Isabel, said he. We are come to the place where ye are to die. Aye, mercy, kind sir on me. To dance, my dear father and mother, I see. 7 kings' daughters here high I slain, and ye shall be the 8 o' them. Oh, sit down a while, lay your head on my knee, that we may hie some rest before that I die. She stroked him sae fast, the nearer he did creep. Wi' a smart charm she lulled him fast asleep. Wi' his iron sword belt sae fast as she ban him. Wi' his iron dog duck sae sae as she dang him. His 7 kings' daughters here ye aye slain. Lie ye here, a husband to them aye. The twin sisters. There was 2 sisters in a bower, Edinburgh. That was 2 sisters in a bower, Stirling for aye. There was 2 sisters in a bower. There came a knight to be the wooer. Bonny St. Johnston stands upon Tay. He courted the eldest wi' glove and ring, but he loved the youngest above a thing. He courted the eldest wi' brooch and knife, but loved the youngest as his life. The eldest she was vexed sair, and much envied her sister fair. Into her bower she could not rest, wi' grief and spite she almost brast. Upon a morning fair and clear she cried upon her sister dear, O sister, come to yon sea strand, and see our father's ships come to land. She's ta'en her by the milk-white hand, and led her down to yon sea strand. The youngest stood upon a stay, and the eldest came through her in. She took her by the middle schma, dashed her bonny beck to the jaw. Oh, sister, take my hand, and it's a mak you heir to my land. Oh, sister, take my middle, and yes, get my good in my golden girdle. Oh, sister, save my life, and I swear it's a never be nigh man's wife. Foul for the hand that I should tak, it twinned me on my wordless make. Her cherry cheeks and yellow hair gars me gay maiden for evermore. Sometimes she sank and sometimes she swam, till she came down yon bonny mill dam. Oh, it came the miller's son, and saw the fair maid swimming in. Oh, father, draw your dam. Here's either a mermaid or a swan. The miller quickly drew the dam, and there he found a dawned woman. You could not see her yellow hair, for gold and pearl they were so rare. You could not see her middle sma, for golden girdle that was sae braw. You could not see her fingers white, for golden rings that were sae great. By her came a harper fine that harped the king at dine. When he did look that lady upon, he sighed and made a heavy moan. He's ta'en 3 locks o' her yellow hair, and wi' them strung his harp sae fair. The first tune he did play and sing was Farewell to my father the king. The next in tune that he played sin was Farewell to my mother the queen. The last in tune that he played then was Way to my sister fair Aline. So this is an interesting book. It's called Francis James Child, Lord Randall, and the Other British Ballads. This is the most famous British ballad of them all. It's called Lord Randall. Again, this is about pranayama, a breathing exercise, and we're using a book as a mnemonic mnemonic mimetic as a hypnosis technique to further induce you into pranayama using Old British ballads. John Christie, thanks for being here, helping me support this work. I'm going to finish this up with Lord Randall. But first, let us continue the pranayama. Take another deep breath of the day. Here we go. Hold it for 10 seconds. Arch your back. Rotate your neck. Let your breath go. Okay, this is Lord Randall. Oh, where have you been, Lord Randall, my son? Where have you been, my handsome young man? I have been at the greenwood, mother, mak me bed soon. From wearied we hunting, and fain wad lie down. What met ye there, Lord Randall, my son? What met ye there, my handsome young man? Oh, I met me true love, mother, make my bed soon. For I'm wearied we hunting, and fain wad lie down. What did she give you, Lord Randall, my son? What did she give you, my handsome young man? Eels fried in a pan, mother, make my bed soon. For I am wearied we hunting, and fain wad lie down. And what got your levins, Lord Randall, my son? And what got your levins, my handsome young man? My hawks and my hounds, mother, make my bed soon. For I'm wearied we hunting, and fain wad lie down. And what became of them, Lord Randall, my son? What became of them, my handsome young man? They stretched their legs out and died. Mother, make my bed soon. For I'm wearied we hunting, and fain wad lie down. I fear you are poisoned, Lord Randall, my son. I fear you are poisoned, my handsome young man. Oh yes, I am poisoned. Mother, make my bed soon. For I'm sick at the heart, and I fain would lie down. What do you leave to your mother, Lord Randall, my son? What do you leave to your mother, my handsome young man? 4 and 20 milk kye. Mother, make my bed soon. For I'm sick at the heart, and I fain would lie down. What you leave to your sister, Lord Randall, my son? What you leave to your sister, my handsome young man? My gold and my silver, mother, make my bed soon. For I'm sick at the heart, and I fain would lie down. What you leave to your brother, Lord Randall, my son? What you leave to your brother, my handsome young man? My houses and my lands, mother, make my bed soon. For I'm sick at the heart, I fain would lie down. What you leave to your true love, Lord Randall, my son? What you leave to your true love, my handsome young man? I leave her hell and fire, mother, make my bed soon. For I'm sick at the heart, and I fain would lie down. Okay, this last one is called Edward. Why does your brand say drop we blood? Edward, Edward. Why does your brand say drop we blood? Why say sad gang ye Oh, I killed my hawk sae good, mither, mither. Oh, I killed my hawk sae good, and I had nigh my mouth, hey ho. Your hawk's blood was never sae red, Edward, Edward. Your hawk's blood was never sae red, oh, dear, my dear son, oh, I tell thee, Oh, I hae killed my red roan steed, mither, mither. Why I killed me red roan steed? It erst was safe and free and the steed was old and ye had got mare. Edward, Edward, your steed was old and ye had got mare. Some other doole ye dree Oh, I hae killed me father dear, mither, mither. Oh, I hae killed me father dear. Alas, it was me What in penance will ye dree for that? Edward, Edward. And what in penance will ye dree for that? Me dree your son, now tell me It hae set me fet in yonder boat, mither, mither. It hae set me fet in yonder boat, and it hae fair, over the sea. And what will ye do wi' your dows and your Edward, Edward? And what will ye do wi' your towers and your This was sair fair to ye, Let them stand till they're done for, midda. Let them stand till they done for here never more moan I be And what will ye leave to your bairns and your wife, Edward, Edward? What will ye leave to your bairns and your wife? When ye gang over the sea, the war, this room, let it in beg thrift life, mitta. The war, this room, let them beg thrift life, for tame never more will I see. And what will ye leave to your ain, mitta there, Edward, Edward? What will ye leave to ein mitta there? Mein dear son, tell me, curse vel fry missal ye bear, mitta. Curse of hell for missal ye bear. Sick counsels ye gave to me, kind of, sick counsels you gave to me. That's Francis James Child, Lord Randall, and other British ballads. I got that in the mail today. Copyright 1996 by Dover Publications. The reason I think I bought this was because I was looking up the song Scarborough Fair, and apparently this Francis James Child, these British ballads are from the 12th century, and that's the reason why I bought this book. It's kind of interesting. Christy, do you detect the Icelandic or the Norwegian and Swedish, the Viking in the English? Let's look at the chats. Good on you, John. Jesus is Australian. Oh, he is. Identity Publishers. We have many snakes in Australia. Enjoy that link. TYVM. Thank you very much. See that? See how my pranayama helped that guy? Pranayama.
I've been involved in like.
What's another? Okay, if the Palestinians got their own state, would that be a conclusion? Luna? Would that be a conclusion to an issue that's been irking them for decades?
Yeah, possibly, or it could be the beginning.
Well, what do they usually call it? They call it the two-state
Solution, yeah.
Okay, so we can use solution as a synonym for conclusion.
Well, that's the final solution, Diego. Princessia says that's just the beginning. It's a final solution.
There you go. Keep figuring it out first.
Final solution. Can you say those words, Princessia? Will you ever be satisfied?
I like the title.
He's looking for conclusions of a terminal nature. That's the title of the room.
Diego, I would like to make a business offer to
This is why
you.
Diego's a genius.
I've come here with an offer of peace. I would like to broker a clubhouse treaty between clubhouse Palestinians and clubhouse Jews.
Whoa, Rhodey's here. I think we can broker it. Go ahead.
Rhodey, are you willing to negotiate in good faith with no preconditions? Jerusalem, this is the Knesset calling. Hello?
Luda, are all things off the table? Or are there some things that have to be on the table?
For a negotiation with the Jews,
Yeah.
you make all the calls.
What's that?
You make all the calls on behalf of the Palestinians.
Alright, we can't get Sonwar
Wait,
back.
that's confirming you have to check with Diego for your opinions, Princessia. That's not intellectual.
So
That's called being a good woman.
I know, but since you're married, you can't actually do that for this young woman. She has to be independent. Otherwise, you're committing adultery.
No, Randy said something about when you're under 40, you need a chaperone or something. I'm not chaperone.
That's why you need to guardian when you're under 40.
Oh, Randy, I got a good story for you. I was in Amman one time, and we're at this nightclub.
And
And
nobody gives a damn shit.
well, it's an important story. There were some beautiful girls there.
Nobody cares.
I'm in downtown Amman, and there's a woman walking around, like a gypsy woman with a bunch of flowers. I said, hey, I want to buy some flowers, send them to those girls. So guess what my friend's dad does to me? He almost punched me in the face. He said, la la la, motherfucker. You don't give that to those fucking girls the flowers. Her fucking brother, her fucking cousin is gonna come here and he's gonna fucking kill you. No fucking flowers, motherfucker.
He tells you in textil, not a little sad.
Exactly. And then he proceeded to have a threesome that night with a flight attendant and a judge in Amman.
Really
Did
dizzy.
you try the shawarma? Shawarma?
Yeah, that night we actually had Reem shawarma next to the McDonald's.
Then you ended up with ringworm.
There's no McDonald's next to Reem shawarma.
Bullshit. Downtown Amman, there's a McDonald's across the street from Reem shawarma.
There's no McDonald's there.
Motherfucker, I've been there twice, motherfucker.
On a mission.
An intelligence gathering mission, apparently, so I could come here and give you all the good news of shawarma. It's better than Jesus, FYI.
So, I think that one state solution is the only way it's going to work out.
But no one's talking about a two-state solution. Like, that's like long. It's like 280s, dude.
So it is one state solution now that everyone's talking about?
No one's talking about a solution. Ain't nobody wants a solution, motherfucker. We're making a shit ton of money
Oh my
with these idiots.
God, Randy.
We're making millions and millions of dollars.
It's an extermination. I think that right now they're saying if you guys stop, we'll stop. I think that's what Israel has put on the table. But
I wouldn't put that on the table. What are you talking about?
yeah, didn't they say, oh, it's return the hostages and we'll start a ceasefire? But they're not offering, right, Hampton? They're not offering like, hey, we'll give you a state and we'll help you get inducted into the United Nations and you can go ahead and have your
Diego, look at my
friends come and put
PTR.
missiles.
Look at my PTR. The Israelis are offering barbecue lunches, barbecue dinners. Okay? If they don't negotiate, the only menu being served is barbecue.
No one is serious about any solution, dude.
Oh my god, my ex-wife Pearl is here. My ex-wife just left the room.
She ran away.
Who's Pearl?
That's my ex-wife.
She was the girl that was in the room with Pepe the other night, Diego. Remember?
That'd be something else, huh? He's a sleeper.
Oh, fuck.
She's a doctor.
Motherfucker, it doesn't matter what she is.
What are you, Randy?
I see myself as a doctor for the poor.
Doctor for the poor? You sound like a communist.
That's right, I'm like Che Guevara.
You're Che Guevara?
Well, he was called the doctor for the poor.
Really? Fascinating.
That's right. But I'm an unethical doctor. I make sure the poor get poorer, and this way they need me.
So you give them what they want, and you take what you want, and in the process you become a parasite. Wonderful for you. I'm
Correct.
so happy for you. Mr. Parasite, Che Guevara. God bless her.
Actually, what I do. That's
I thought you were a Greek Orthodox Christian, not a communist revolutionary parasite.
Oh, that's in the morning. But what about the nights?
When you take a dump, I understand you're not regular. You can work on that.
Oh, motherfucker, I don't really need to work on that.
Hampton, how's your bowel movements? Are you passing regularly every day at 8 a.m.? Because let's be honest, if Mr. Beast, and I don't know if you guys ever looked at Mr. Beast's videos, his videos are in the billions, okay? Billions.
Billion?
I mean, hundreds of billions. Like, Mr. Beast, aka whatever the fuck that white guy's name is, has hypnotized hundreds of billions of people. And, Hampton, I believe that we can actually make you very, very popular on the internet. Maybe more popular than you want to be because of all the attention, but I'm almost sure that if you go trans, you could be the most successful trans of all time because you would become a Trump MAGA trans, and that LARP
I
would kill it right now. Do you want to do it with me, Hampton? I'll do it as well, and I will pay you $200 a day to go trans until the election.
shit, I agree.
Nobody cares about you, Che Guevara. We're talking with real Americans here, not shawarma, falafel making, bankers that do actuarial tables all day and talk about
But
the Jew.
Caitlyn Jenner already did it.
I know. And look how popular she became.
Who?
The fucking former Olympian and the guy on the Wheaties box, the guy that would go to Germany and dress up as a girl.
Oh yeah, I agree with that. I think there's nothing wrong with that.
I agree. Hampton, what do you say? Do you want to go trans? Maybe it'll help win the election. What do you say? I know you're MAGA.
Can you imitate Hampton while he doesn't answer?
So, like, what are you saying about the Hamas? Because they're like, in my opinion, they're terrorists. And October 7th, that was an attack and they killed 1,500 people. And, like, we have to start the war at October 7th, not 1948. This is not like a new thing, and it's been going on like over and over and over and over again. And like I looked at the Wikipedia pages, and this is like an ongoing, recurring problem. Like this isn't new. Like this is like history repeating itself. And like I think the Jews in Israel in this particular situation might be right. It's a hot take.
You forgot the whole child.
Oh, don't fuck around with Hampton. Hampton's number one.
He still hasn't reviewed Milk Manor.
So I think you guys are jealous from Hampton. Oh, he left. Okay, I'm not consistent from him anymore.
Got offended.
No, I sip for him when he's around. I sent for Hampton, I sent for Little Haiti, for Johnny the Best, and for Rachel. These are the four that I sent for. That's right. I would send for Nora when she pays up.
He cut out.
I said I would send for Nora when she pays up.
Randy. I'll give you a status report.
Right.
After Nura and I go to Vegas, since you're not gonna go.
So I'll be there.
I just want to let you guys know that, like, I know people that have killed many people, and they're very serious people. And when you go to their house, they have guns all over their house.
God, what are you talking about?
I'm a friend like that.
I'm not making that up. Like, I have friends, because I went to a military college that are, bona fide combat killers from multiple battlefronts, and they're very serious people. And they, if you fuck around with them, you're going to find out. Like, if you go there and you rob their basement, like, your jaw's going to be missing.
But how is that relevant to anything being talked about right now?
What I'm trying to tell you is that the people that did October 7th also thought that they were very serious people, and they're all dead now.
They're not all dead. I won't tell you how I know that, but I mean, you just be aware that I know Nura and Nura knows people.
I know I doesn't know jack shit. Come on. I actually ain't like that jack shit.
I like how Diego, you said when Nora and I go to Vegas, and he's like, I'm coming too.
I am coming, and guess what? There's a lady that's coming. There you go.
Okay, Randy. You say so.
We're gonna do the couple swap that you guys agreed to. Otherwise, I'm just gonna have to invite Anne instead. But anyways, Anne owes Diego a blowjob. You owe me that last Mrs. so we can swap this way.
Stop it, Ollie. Let me help you out 1 second.
I just want to toss a metaphor out there for all of you because I'm under a lot of stress, but it's a concept that the walls are closing in on you. The walls never close in on you. And do you remember in Star Wars when Han Solo and Luke Skywalker are in the trash compactor and the walls are closing in on them? Guess what happens? Does anyone remember how Luke Skywalker and Han Solo were saved in the trash compactor?
Hey!
Wait,
Why did you do that?
Can you play the thing, Randy, for
I'm not even trying to seduce her. That's not seductive.
for John?
Yeah.
Okay, John, listen to this. Listen to this message that Princess said.
What did you say, Diego?
No, play it for John. He hasn't heard it, and Anne hasn't heard it.
Okay, this is the first one. This isn't the second one. Should I play the first one or the second one? Doesn't matter.
I think that they're all very good.
Okay.
Ain't nobody can.
Entire life. And the most unattractive man ever as I possibly can. I think, and I will try to be as direct. I appreciate your directness, Randy.
Hold on.
And I will try.
Hold on.
Well, I have to admit that I appreciate your directness, Randy. Are you trying to seduce me? Well, I have to admit that I appreciate your directness, Randy, and I will try to be as direct and honest with you as I possibly can. I think no. I am positive that you are the most unattractive man I have ever met in my entire life. In the short time that we've known each other on this stupid app, you have demonstrated every loathsome characteristic of a male personality and even discovered a few new ones. You are physically repulsive, intellectually retarded, you're morally reprehensible, vulgar, insensitive, selfish, stupid, you have no taste, a lousy sense of humor, and you smell. You're not even interesting enough to make me sick. Goodbye, Randy, and thank you for never having a lovely lunch.
All of that just because she made the deal that she wants to go back on. I mean, it's so gay.
Hold on, that's all just a projection. Princessia.
So funny.
I know you think that's funny, but you just condemned yourself. You just projected. You just projected all of that. That's all you. Play it again, listen to it a second time, and you'll realize you're actually describing yourself.
That's so funny.
Because that's how. Listen, I figured this out on the outside of my junior high in the 5th grade. Everything you say to somebody, is really just a reflection of yourself. I mean, that's the way insults work. I mean, it's true. That's projection.
Diego, should we tell them? Should we tell them what that is?
Oh, don't tell him.
See, it's a game of inside jokes, but see, Princessia and Diego, the joke's always going to be on you. Listen, I have met Randy McDickerson. He flew to Chicago last weekend. Tell him, Randy. We met at Butch McGuire's. I went back to your hotel, and we formed a union and a partnership, and we have started the International Bank of Celibacy in Chicago, in Amman, in Quebec, and we are prepared to negotiate a final one-state solution to the Palestinian-Israeli conflict. Jews, patrilineal, as well as Greek Orthodox shawarma-eating motherfuckers. Plus, we're flying out to Dublin, and we're meeting with T. Robs, and he's bringing the ketubah to certify this massive peace treaty because the time is now for peace.
Now. The time is now. That's cheeseburger. That's right.
So one time I went out to my boat one time and there were these Orthodox Jews, big family looking at the beach, and I started screaming at them. I was like, Mashiach now! Mashiach now! And he started screaming back at me, Mashiach now! And then I started screaming back, we don't have to wait! And he was like, we don't have to wait! And I was with a friend of mine, and man, we were fucking laughing our asses off.
And then you made the state of Israel.
No, they probably went to the kosher restaurant and had a feast.
That's right.
Nobody's got it easy because look at McZed. His dad just died of diabetes. You know, what did all that
I
Torah?
was skinny.
No, oh really?
Yeah.
He had what? He had juvenile diabetes.
Yeah, just like you know how much that is skinny too.
Now you're projecting. You're the fat. What the fuck? Oh, Nora's got a burner account.
Yeah, she's recording.
So wait, what is your personal trainer doing for you, Diego?
Oh, did I tell you about that?
Yeah. I'm curious because like I see these guys at the gym and I mean yes, I would love to do free classes with them, but like what do you talk to them about? Because I don't want to talk to these people, and plus I don't want to get a personal trainer.
Can you read what I sent you on Telegram? I sent you a little monologue. If you can do it in a Hebrew accent, that would be great.
That's a very hard accent, I got to tell you. Hey Kevin, come on up here. Let's talk some movies. I really like our conversations.
Yiddish.
I can do it. Yeah, I can do Yiddish. I can try it. So I don't know if you guys know this, but I was actually in a Broadway play, and I played Franklin Delano Roosevelt in Annie.
It's a hard knock life for us.
See, I know that.
Evan probably hasn't seen that movie.
Okay.
Somebody's talking about Jesus on the street. I was like, what the fuck is that noise?
Okay, you really want to hear this whole thing in fake Yiddish?
Yeah.
Okay, this is Jackie Mason reading Diego de la Viega's script. Most people believe that the 20th century was a death struggle between communism and capitalism, and that fascism was but a hiccup. But today we know better. Communism was a fool's errand. The followers of Marx gone from this earth, but the followers of Hitler are bound and thrive. Hitler, however, had one great disadvantage. He lived in a time when fascism, like a virus, like the AIDS virus, needed a strong host in order to spread. Germany was that host, but Germany did not prevail. The world was too big. Fortunately, the world has changed. Global communications, cable television, the internet. Today the world is smaller, and the virus does not need a strong host in order to spread. The virus, aka Clown House, is airborne. One more thing. Let no man on Clown House call us crazy. They called Hitler crazy. But Hitler was not crazy. He was stupid. You don't fight Russia and Mother America. You get Russia and America to fight each other and destroy each other.
Oh, that wasn't that funny. The only funny part about that was the accent, which was a good one. That was a good Yiddish accent. But
Thanks, I appreciate it. I mean, if you got a better script, give me a better script.
I got a better one.
I would like to hear somebody read a Fort Worth speech, but in Yiddish. I think that would be very funny.
A what? Kevin, can everybody give us a situational update? Like, what are you doing today? Because I have been procrastinating beyond belief, and I have many, many things to do. And sitting here talking with you all, though enjoyable, is to my detriment. So I assume listening to me is probably less of a detriment to you, but it's better to be the speaker than it is the listener.
Well, I just finished up at work, and now I have about a 20-minute walk home. And I like to be entertained during that walk. So
Okay. Well, listen, I have something special for everybody in the room. Oh, hail Augustus! So, one time I had dinner with Augustus in Miami at Art Basel, and guess what I saw above Augustus? And I never told him this. He doesn't know this. But Augustus was having dinner with his fiance, and above him were laurels, like ivy. And so Augustus is somehow connected to the presidency. And if Trump wins and Kennedy gets in, Augustus is gonna be in. He is essentially, what's it called when you're like three people away from power or something? Augustus is your connect. If technically Augustus is the godfather of Clown House.
So Diego, did you see that we got Sinwar? I'm sure you saw that.
I saw that. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I don't know who he is, but
he was
you guys are excited about it.
Yeah, he was the leader of the political wing of Hamas. So at this point, the entire Palestinian leadership from October 7th have all been killed. The entire political leadership and the entire military leadership, they've all been killed.
Kevin, let me.
You guys killed him earlier, but you held it back for a situation like the Iranian attack, so that you could deflect about why you haven't done a counterstrike.
Wait, hold on. Kevin, can you admit that it's possible that the death of Sinwar or whatever this latest guy is, that's fake news? Like, look at my PTR. How do we know that barbecue is actually the guy?
Did you PTR him? Oh,
That's his face.
Yeah. So I mean, it looks like him. They've also
Look at the nostril. Look at the nose. The nose tells the tale.
They've confirmed dental records and DNA records. So I'm sure you're aware that Sinwar was actually held in Israeli prison for I want to say around a decade, and maybe longer. He was not only that, he was given medical treatment. They removed the tumor from him, so they have all of his DNA records. So it should be pretty easy to confirm.
Look at that spider web that I just put up. What does that remind you of? BlackRock.
I mean, that would really be egg on their face if they announced that he's dead, and then a week later he shows up on TV. Surprise! I'm alive.
So breaking news. I actually got a job offer today, and I accepted it. I am now officially working for Ty Lopez and BlackRock. I'm working for Grant Cardone, okay? Listen, I'm not making this up. I am now actually working for Grant Cardone, Ty Lopez, and BlackRock, as well as Zelensky. And I am flying to Kiev. I'm flying to Kiev this Saturday, and I'm actually opening up the first Wells Fargo bank in Kiev.
Sorry, Augustus.
And also, by the way, Brad is joining me, and we're flying to Kiev. He's opening up a JP Morgan Chase, but I'm opening up a Wells Fargo. Aren't you guys happy for me?
I mean, I like Wells Fargo a lot. I think it's funny how they launder money for terrorist groups.
Yeah, I just want to say I'm sorry, Kevin. I'm sure you're really down in the dumps right now, considering everything that's going on.
About what? What would I be down in the dumps about? We just got Sinwar.
I get it, bro.
We got him.
You're in denial.
Wait a second. Aren't you both from Philly?
Augustus, you don't think he's dead? Of course you don't. Because nothing's real. Nothing's real, bro.
It must be tough.
Yeah.
It
must be tough thinking everything is a conspiracy and that bad things can't just happen unless they're conspiracies.
Augustus, Kevin is on a 20-minute power walk home. You guys might bump into each other.
Yeah, God, I hope not. I hear he has crazy eyes.
Listen, I would be upset too and lash out at me if I were you too.
Listen, I gotta. Kevin, hold on.
Why do you think I'm upset?
Kevin, hold on. I got to tell you an interesting story about Augustus. So him and I are in Brickell in Miami, okay, during Art Basel last year, which is coming up beginning of December.
Yeah, we should do that again this year.
I'm thinking about it. My friends are at the Fontainebleau. My point is, Augustus was wearing a Philadelphia Eagles jacket. Am I correct, Augustus?
Yeah.
As we're walking down Brickell, there's all these like hustlers on the street. There are these black guys flicking Augustus off, saying, "Fuck you, motherfucker." And Augustus doesn't even like hear them, see them, and we're just power walking. And I was like, what is happening here? I was like, how does Augustus have this magnetic power? But I realized it was his starter jacket, and these people fucking hated the fucking Eagles.
Oh yeah, people do hate the Eagles. I mean,
Yeah.
depending on how they're playing, a lot of people from Philly hate the Eagles. So.
Yeah, no, I mean, the numbers are in. It's not looking good for you, Kevin.
What do you mean the numbers? Like, are you talking about the election? What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
60-40. Trump's
Oh.
at 60, Kamala's 40.
Oh yeah, that's according to Polymarket. So
I get
I mean,
it.
the elections are like nothing's really changed. I mean, the election's basically been a toss-up more or less since Kamala entered the race. I mean, there's like 3 battleground states.
More though, right?
I mean, it is. Like, if you look at go to the Silver Bulletin, look at the swing state polling, they're all within, a point or so in one direction or the other. So,
Look, I would be in denial too if I were you.
wait a minute. Why would I be, the Dems we're just going to steal it again. So, really, I have nothing to worry about. The deep state is going to come through Mossad, Kamala, the lizard people, I was gonna say the demiurges from the Earth's core, but I guess that's same thing. So,
Kevin, is it true that Iran actually hired former Mossad agents to create an anti-Mossad regiment within the IRGC?
I mean, that would be pretty funny, but I don't think they would knowingly do that.
It's capitalism. It's not traitorship. It's not,
I mean, Israel was acting obviously as middlemen with Hezbollah. I mean, that's how they got them the pagers. So clearly, they were doing some sort of contracting with them and got them the fun pagers. Those are great. I'm a big fan of the pagers. I hope they made a funny beeping sound before they went off.
I got a question for Ann. Ann, where's...
Are you imagining that? You're about, yeah.
And where is your fiance husband? Where is the Joe America or whatever? Like, when are you guys? What are you guys doing for Trump on this app?
Ask them to put the shalom message on there.
Hello, Ann. I don't know if you speak because I live stream, but do more for Trump. That's all I'm saying.
What do you want?
Oh, so much more that needs to be done.
I'm saying, what are you doing for Trump on this app? Because there's a Kamala presence on this app now, and I think it's actually connected to her campaign. So what are we doing, organically or decentralized for Trump? Because I'm all in until the election to help Trump however I can on the internet.
Nat Cool has Trump up.
Well,
Okay, cool.
what I'm saying is, how do we create events, tie things in with marketing, like Halloween, etc. We've got 380 hours left to create content. So will you help me and I'll help you?
John, post your last Halloween costume from last year.
I dressed up as a muscle lion. I got it in my closet.
But no, I just
Women-
want to see a photo of it. PTR.
It's on the internet.
Diego, I wish I could find a meme. It was from some movie of somebody who takes out a pager, a cell phone out of his pocket, starts beeping, and somebody photoshopped 3 Star of Davids onto it. He just says shit and then explodes. It's a very good meme. I wish I could show it to you.
Oh, was it? Oh, it was in Leon the Professional.
Yeah, I forget what movie it was. It looked like a Marvel.
Was it Gary Oldman?
I don't think so. No. Dude, I was we won't get into it, but
Okay.
never mind.
You deleted my Instagram.
Are you okay if I wear this for Halloween though?
What? I give you permission to wear whatever you want. You're an ally of our people, whether or not you know it. No one has expressed more cultural appreciation for the artistic works of my people than Diego.
Diego, you do realize that the German Nazi element within Germany and England, aka, this like Anglo-Saxon connection, was superseded by America in World War II. And thus, whatever political ideology a neo-Nazi might have, it is completely superseded and insignificant. It means nothing. It doesn't exist anymore. The German state surveils and breaks up and arrests and imprisons all of their neo-Nazi extremists. And in Ukraine, it's thriving because there's no one else as extreme in terms of militancy except for the contingency from the World War II regiments and that whole LARPing game that those psychopaths are doing. So,
oh my god, I found it. Putting it in the chat.
It's a virus.
in follow-up,
It's an Instagram link. You're safe.
Instagram.
واحد شاي من فضلك.
Habibi, they just deleted another Instagram of mine.
Maybe you can stop saying fat and start saying ha.
واحد شاي من فضلك.
So like all my Instagrams are getting deleted, and like there's no point in even appealing these things anymore because they all get denied. And it's like everything else, all or nothing. Censorship is real. Kamala will be installed. Election deniers and election fraud will be the new censorship. I guarantee you, Ann, Trump isn't going to win. I'm willing to bet anybody $1.
Evan, are you gonna take that $1 bet?
Anybody want to take $1 bet? Trump is going to lose. Kamala's going to be installed. Censorship about the election
I
results.
have a little bit of money on Trump.
Okay, so I'll bet you $1 then. This is a Yiddishkeit belt, a bet between Yiddish,
I mean, the
a
only reason I have
matrilineal
that, though, is
versus a patrilineal.
I'll do $1 with you if you want. The only reason I have this is just because then at least if Trump loses, if Kamala loses, I get a little bit of money to help numb the pain. So, I've been told that we managed the most successful rigging of the last election, so I'm confident we can do it again. Apparently,
You hear that? That's not a Freudian slip. That's an actual liberal Democrat telling you that they know the election results are rigged, that the election results will be rigged again, and that Kamala will be installed. That is technical. See, this is intelligence, ladies and gentlemen.
If that was true, I wouldn't be so nervous about the election. But I wish the Democrats were as cool as the Republicans make them out to be.
Really?
I really
I'm
do.
so
That's my
confused.
wish.
Why do you think the Democrats are cool? Because I don't see that at all, even in the
I said I wish
slightest.
the Democrats were as cool as the Republicans make them seem.
Uh-oh, Diego, hold on. The fascist Issa has arrived. Fascist Issa, please come up. We have confirmed that Rabbi McDickerson is Che Guevara. Rabbi McDickerson is Che Guevara.
What'd you say, Diego?
If you think about it, personal responsibility is a type of self-imposed fascism.
Fascista. What'd you say, Diego? Randy
Well,
wants what?
since I don't know how to share the thing in my feed, you have to play the audio again to Nura, to Isa.
Diego, did you watch the Instagram video?
Oh, look at that
Oh,
Muslim.
click it.
I'm gonna screenshot that.
Oh, I saw it.
I love that PTR GFX. I'm gonna use
I have
that for my
pictures like that.
Muslim rooms.
Okay.
That's for my
Yeah.
Muslim rooms.
That's, congratulations, Isa, for getting
Go ahead. Use
Where did you find this photo, Randy? Where did you find your PTR? Just search BDSM black twink. What
Isa,
is
I
it?
have something to play for you.
No, I
Alright.
didn't.
Oh, listen to this, Evan. Hold on. Let her play it to Isa. It's short.
So,
Oh my God, then nobody cares. I'm not going
He's just offended. Isa, don't listen
You need
to
to
him.
stay true to your word. You need to give up that ass as agreed.
It doesn't sound like you won the bet. It really doesn't.
Yes, it does.
Oh, I think Randy won the bet.
Okay, ready?
About 3 times.
Listen to this, Issa.
3 times, dude. Come on now.
Are you trying to seduce me? Well, I have to admit that I appreciate your directness, Randy, and I will try to be as direct and honest with you as I possibly can. I think no. I'm positive that you are the most unattractive man I have ever met in my entire life. You know, in the short time that we've known each other on this stupid app, you have demonstrated every loathsome characteristic of the male personality, even discovered a few new ones. You are physically repulsive, intellectually retarded, you're morally reprehensible, vulgar, insensitive, selfish, stupid. You have no taste, a lousy sense of humor, and you smell. You're not even interesting enough to make me sick. Goodbye, Randy, and thank you for
Projection. Princessa, did you listen to it this time and detect your own self in the statements?
That was a little bit different
I
too.
will have to disagree with every statement on that.
Why?
Randy,
She is starting
Randy
to
is
about something. I'm not
attractive.
trying to seduce her. She owes
Randy
me.
is attractive. He
We
is
have an agreement.
intelligent. He can be a piece of shit a lot of the times and retarded, but he is attractive and he is intelligent.
His Timu.
So I disagree.
Attractive? The guy's a camel with a fucking man bun.
Well, he is.
Attractive? The guy's 4'11".
Motherfucker, I'm also
What's going on?
But the truth of the
And
matter
he's
is
got a
she
nice
does
smile.
know she's in that ass. You know?
And he's
Butter
got nice
teeth.
hair.
He also braided his
He's into
mustache
fat
hair.
life.
And he also believes that he's not that yet.
He's a sexist. He's a racist. He's a bigot.
It doesn't matter. I'm the lowest of the low, but she does know she's in that ass.
He's a fake Christian. He's not even Christian.
That's, you know, that is pretty gross. I don't
This is
think.
his response. This is his
It's just
What I am a little bit concerned about here is that Randy is willing to let go of a piece of that ass for $25.
because he owes me $20.
I mean, are you really that cheap?
It's the principle, Issa. Randy didn't win
What do you mean
anything.
the principle? The
Yes,
principle
I did.
is
I want the $25.
he wants a piece of that ass, but he's
And I
willing
want
to let
that.
it go for $25.
I'm willing.
That means that he's
Yeah.
valuing,
I'm willing to settle
valuing
for
the
it.
piece of that ass at $25.
It's about the principle. It's not about the money.
Not even a
It
big
is
one.
about the principle. It is about the principle.
You lost
You
the
owe me
first
2
deal, and
different
then there's
things.
never
I'm
a
willing
second.
to settle for one
This
of
other
them.
deal never
I'm trying
happened.
to meet you halfway.
Okay, Randy's gonna go on an autistic rant for 2 hours. Please stop.
Okay, or you can pay
But
me
Randy,
$25.
if you are letting
Oh.
go a piece of that ass, don't you think that $25 is too little?
For everything. What the hell is going on here? What's going on? I can help people learn patience too.
Listen, Eugene, I'm here to report.
Dollar Bill, what's up, babe? What's
Yeah,
up?
it's a mutiny going on. Look, when your room opened up, I booked the room.
Damn right. Damn right. Damn right, John.
Man, this ain't no laughing matter. I live on the south side. I'm a black man and I'm voting for Trump and I'm voting for Vance because Kamala and Walsh, man, Walsh is a goddamn pedophile and Kamala's a fucking communist, man. Fucking voting Trump and fucking around, man.
Austin is the biggest sex trafficker in my state. Just had good children.
All right, so I want y'all to tell me, this is President Trump. Hey, let me set the room. Welcome to another edition of 40 Acres and a Mule, where we always say if you bring that fire, we definitely got that fuel. We got gasoline, we got kerosene, we got jet fuel, we got a flamethrower. You understand? We got all kind of combustions, ignitions, whatever you want to call that. This is the place to be. Right here in 40 Acres and a Mule. Today's topic is Trump and the Republican Party. Is it nonsense or common sense? I want you guys to be the judge. How many days you got before you actually go to the poll. So this is the most critical.
420 hours.
How many?
420 hours.
Oh my God. So time is closing. You got to make it make sense, and I'm going to help you make up your mind before you go to that goddamn poll, because this is going to matter. Now, I've seen a couple of things out there. Kamala is winning, Trump is losing, blah, 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 this and that there. It's all over the place. So I don't know if people are still like, this thing is a result of the jab, or is a result of the military-industrial complex, or is a result of just you having no sense at all? Listen to this, and I want y'all guys to be the judge. The Republican Party, Trump, is it nonsense or just fucking common sense? Somebody got to make it make sense to me, because when I hear, I think I might be affected by spike proteins or something. I don't know.
So much for everything you have done for this country.
Listen, thank you.
You fight for us in the past, you are fighting for us right now, and I know you will fight for us in the future.
Thank you.
My name is Tran Nguyen, and my family escaped the communist Vietnam.
But if he can provide that, but I can give you thousands of examples, as I was in Mountain Sinjar. When ISIS went to Iraq, they got the Yazidis, 3,000-4,000. You know, we have a children till this day. 2 weeks ago, they found one lady. She was in Gaza, actually rescued by IDF or Israeli soldiers. They handed to US. She basically got enslaved and took out to Gaza. Imagine, guys. She been living miserably, and she married multiple times, you know, according to their fucking whatever it was. But I haven't seen Israeli or American using rape as a tool. But Arab and Muslims, they do use, especially ISIS. So to this gentleman, let him because I think he's not trying to understand. Based on what he talked about Shia Sunni, I got something he doesn't want to listen, or he doesn't want to understand, with all my respect. But I would like to see if Israeli is being using the rape as a tools of fear and control or
Come on. Even if they would get you a video of one IDF doing that, that would not be proof that IDF as an army is immoral. It'll just prove that there are individuals that are able to do bad things. And then what tells you whether the army is moral or not is how they deal with these cases. And usually the IDF deals with these cases by putting these people that make bad things on trial and actually making public these things, like we have seen. A lot of the things that people talk about the IDF is not because people caught them, but because the IDF made these things public. And so that is how you measure the morality of the IDF, not because just one individual went astray.
I think from the data I can see, it's about 50-something thousand civilians that died in Afghanistan over 20 years or so. That is, if you compare that to what Gazans have experienced in 1 year, that is high. If you look at the number of
how many civilians? No, Nadia, you're comparing apples to oranges. How many civilians died in Gaza?
In Gaza, we are looking at about 17,000 children, and the last time I heard, at least 11,000 women. So those ones, you can isolate them that they are not necessarily Hamas. So that's 26,000.
Those numbers were off by a factor of 2. Yes,
they are not.
Those numbers were off by the UN in May. Where have you been?
No. You are the one that is out of date.
Hold on. You just gave. Don't insist because Brian is trying to help you. Don't insist because
he's not helping me.
So go check. The data that you see is before May, and then in May.
Humanitarian affairs.
No, I'm using data from just last week, not May. From last week.
So you don't have 16,000 children. I don't know where you're looking the data is. You want to open the live data? I will open the live data for you.
Yes, Gaza. Casualties.